Let's go over some more settings here. Let's go to Tools, and then we have our Banner Manager. These are the banners that are on our site that we can control. Again, this is the sample data. Now to look at one, all you have to do is click here, and it brings up a picture. Let's move it over there. Okay, so this is the banner, and these are the contents here. And when you set up a banner, it's the same thing, or whether it's active, opens in a new window, if it will work on a secure socket layer. Banner title, the URL, and the banner group. The image, you would upload it here. Okay, then you have HTML if you want to use an HTML banner, sort order, all these down here. And then you have some notes down here. So what we're going to do right now is just deactivate all of these. So let's just click where it's green there, and we'll turn them all off because these aren't our banners. But if you want to add one, this is where you would do it. You would just go down here to New Banner, and then you would set one up. Okay, and it's just like I just showed you, same thing. You just put in the image where the URL is and the different information in here. You can schedule it and expire it down here. Very simple to integrate banners into your site. You see over on the right hand side, it shows you the different impressions, and if there's clicks, it shows them right beside here. Okay, and then send emails. This just lets you send an email to your users. So you can select your all customers, all newsletter subscribers, etc. You can pick the filter here, and then from, that's your email address, the subject, and the body down here. Okay, your newsletter. Put a new newsletter here. And then you can give it a subject. So we'll say first newsletter. And then down in the editor, your subject, whatever you're going to make your newsletter about. And then you can put a text-only version down here. Some people don't get or aren't able to process HTML mail. And let's save. And that's how you get your newsletters in. Now you can edit and delete it, preview it, and then you can send it. And then again, you're going to pick who you're going to send it to now. And away you go. You select, and away it goes out there. Okay, now you have server version info. This just shows information about your server. And then who's online will show if anybody is actually online. I'll give you the information here. Store manager. There are many things in here you can update or reset. Developer tools, this is more advanced functions that developers can go and look at the data directly in the database. And we've touched on the rest here. Okay, and then we have gift certificates over here. So you have coupon admin. This is where you can insert coupons. Gift certificate queue. In here you can see the activity for the coupons. You can mail gift certificate, so you can just give your customers a gift certificate depending on how you want to do it. Same thing with the filters or a single email. And this shows you any that you've sent out. now let's do some site cleanup. First, let's get rid of this thing up top here. So to do that, we're going to have to open up a file and use our FTP program for that. So let's open up our FileZilla again. Now we want to go to Includes, and then Languages. English, and then Classic. Okay, and we need to edit this header.php. So right click, and then we're going to want to view and edit. Now you could also do this in the file manager for your cPanel. Okay, now if you look down here, you'll see it says H1 sales message goes here. Take everything out between the quotes there. So you just have a blank set of quotes, and we will save and then finish editing. Click yes and OK. Now let's go back and refresh, and you'll see that it's now gone. Now the next thing we can do is change the logo here. If you right click on here and then you go down to View Image Info, you'll see that it's 192 by 64 pixels. So you want to make your image that size. So let's look here, and you'll see that it includes Templates Classic Images, and it's called logo.gif. So you need to make an image that is 192 by 64 and save it as logo.gif, and then just overlay this one. Here's a program called Paint.net that you can download for free to make your logo. If you already have a logo, you could just resize it so that the dimensions are close, or you can resize it so it keeps the ratio, but try and keep the height at 64 or maybe slightly bigger so that it fits in the space. When you look here, you don't want it to be any bigger than what is total here. So you can make it a little higher than 190 or than 64. It'll just extend outwards if it's wider. So I'm just going to create a quick one here. I'm going to make this, I'll make it 200, and then I'll uncheck this maintain aspect ratio by 68. Okay, and then I'm going to, I'll just fill it with black, and I'll add a layer, put some text on it, make it white. I'll just call it my logo. You can always do a better job of this, or you can hire it out, outsource it to somebody to make one for you if you don't know how. Okay, that's just good enough. Okay, so I'm going to do a save as, and then I want it to be in the proper format, which is a GIF, and I'll just call it logo. And then we'll flatten. Okay, now we have it. That was just a quick example. Now we just got to go to FTP and upload it. Open it back up here. Okay, now we need to go to Includes, and then Templates, Classic, Images, and then we'll upload our logo.gif we just created, and overlay. Go back here. And there it is. Okay, as you see, it just went a little further to the right. So if you make it bigger, it's just going to fill more of this space. Now let's go in here. And another thing we're going to want to do is get rid of this congratulations, you've successfully installed your ZenCart e-commerce solution. Now a good way to find where to change that is to go to Tools, And then you can go to Developer Tools. Now with this, you can put any string down here and it'll find it in the files, and then you'll know where to change it. So let's put some of the string in here. I'm going to put "you have successfully installed" in here. In this part, we want all files, catalog, and admin. Okay, in here let's do PHP and CSS and make it case sensitive and do a search. You see up here, it's telling us where it is. So it's in includes languages English index.php. So we go to back here, includes languages English and then index.php. We'll edit this, and now we are looking for the words "congratulations, you have successfully installed your ZenCart" back here. So just look for that. Okay, so here it is down near the bottom here. So just replace all this with whatever you want between the quotes, or just blank it out. I'm just going to blank it out, and then same down here. We got the same line. I'm just going to blank it out as well. But you can put anything else you want there, and that's it. Now let's save it. And done. Okay, let's go back here now. Do a reload. And you'll see it's gone. Now one more thing I want to point out is the title tag here. We have ZenCart, the art of e-commerce. What we want to do is change this to be the proper title tag. So to do that, again, we're going to have to open up FileZilla or go to your cPanel and go into your file editor. Okay, so here we are at the beginning here, store. Now what we need to do is go to includes, and then we need to go to languages, and then English. And then what we want to do is go down to, we see metatags.php. So metatags.php, we want to edit this. Now, what we're looking for is right here, site title and site tagline. You see it says ZenCart, the art of e-commerce. And if we look at our site here, ZenCart, the art of e-commerce. So this is what you would change, these two things. My site, and then whatever. Of course, this is up to you entirely. So just put what you want in there, and we'll save. Finish editing and re-upload. Let's go back and reload, and there it is there. Okay, so that's the last thing we need to do, is change that. Okay, so we're pretty much done with our site cleanup. We're going to do some other things with this layout and so on, but first we're going to get to setting up our products and categories. And once we do that, we'll finish up the layout of the site. We'll do all that in the next video.